Hello and welcome to today's live coaching call and community conversation. Today we are going to be talking about why fasting for 20 hours is helping women lose weight. So welcome if you're new. My name is Diane Parham. I am the creator of the online course and community, the Intermittent Fasting for Today's Aging Woman course. The most common question I get asked is, how do I sign up? And when does the next course start? So I'm going to just answer that very quickly in the beginning here today. Our next course does start on Saturday, March the 4th. You can go to fortodaysagingwoman.com to find out more, or I will post the link in today's community conversation, both on Facebook and YouTube. And you can always check description box for links as well. We would love to have you in our course and part of our graduates community. So here in this community, we do talk about things from the mindset approach. What does that mean? What I really like to teach women specifically is how to really consider where they are and what they're thinking when they're making decisions for themselves, especially when it comes to food. So many of us are struggling and have struggled, if we take the time to really be honest with ourselves, with what it is we say we want for ourselves, for our body, for our health, and for our life. And we haven't really stopped to consider where food falls into that problem that we're having or the question that we're trying to answer for ourselves. And for so many of us, food has really been the problem. And this is where 20 hours of fasting has been such a game changer for so many women. So what I'm going to ask you to do during today's conversation, whether you're catching this live with us or you're going to catch this on my YouTube channel as a rebroadcast or on my Facebook page, is I want you to take a deep breath, pause for just a second, and I want you to not think about nutrition in the sense of dieting. I don't want you to think about autophagy, which is all, the buzzwords we hear about what fasting can do for us. I don't want you to think about a size or a certain number that you want to lose in a weight. I just want you to listen in the present moments with a clear slate, and I want you to consider some options you might have. So what I would love for you to do, if you don't have it yet, just pause for a second, go grab yourself a piece of paper too. And I want you to write down some things, and I want you to take this away as a lesson that you can work on maybe over the course of the week. Do me a favor also in the comment section, let me know how you are currently feeling in a fasted state. And I want you to just say one word, like energized, scared, hungry, unstable, fatigued, whatever it is, one word. How are you currently feeling in your fasted state? Because this is what we're going to really pinpoint in today's conversation, the opportunity for you to feel amazing and unstoppable. Okay, so let's go with what we want to talk about today. I can get my little paper unstuck there. There we go. Okay, so why is it that the 20-hour fast is so powerful for so many women, and why is it that women who have struggled to lose weight are finally losing the weight? And for a lot of women in our community, you guys see it all the time. We just had someone from 2017, a graduate of our course, come back and say she lost 30 pounds and has not gained any of it back. Why is that the case? I believe that when you fast for 20 hours for the right reasons, and you fast for 20 hours correctly, and you take away that diet mindset and you stop worrying about food being good or bad, you learn to trust your body. Our body has been designed to keep us healthy. Our body has been designed to keep us alive. Our body has been designed to keep us energized. The decisions we make in our lifestyle are the things that have been interrupting what our body has been designed to do. So when you eliminate the decision-making processes, when you eliminate what is really the problem for so many of us, and that is eating when we don't need to eat, and you just commit to a 20-hour clean fast, you learn to trust your body. And I believe that you learn to trust your body, and also your body learns to trust you. And when you have a harmonious relationship with you and your body, magic happens. Beautiful things will happen, and your body will start to lose the weight because you've created a trusting relationship with your body, and you're not going to consider any other things. I just fast for 20 hours. And then you can sit in that. The second thing or reason why so many women are losing weight with the 20-hour fast and not having to worry about the food part of it is because we've eliminated that problem. We've eliminated the problem. If you're not running around wondering in your 20-hour fast, does this break my fast? Does this break my fast? Does this break my fast? Who cares? Just eliminate it. Eliminate the question and trust the process. Eliminate what could be the problem. Why is it that you need all these little quick fixes? And why is it that you need all these pacifying things in a 20-hour fast? And when you stop and consider why that might be, what we end up doing is uncovering, right? Or realizing that we have all of these little things that we've been putting in our life because we don't want to manage the problem, or we don't want to manage what's going on. And so we've used food and we use comfort and we use all these little pacifying things to get us through our day without having to think and feel our way through our day. When we put ourselves in a fed state, we have these chemical and hormonal changes, and we distract our brain and our emotions from doing their job. And when we can sit in that, 20-hour fast, and we've eliminated the problem of food being the fixer, then we can lose the weight because we deal with our life in the present moment and we don't put it off for creamer in our coffee or the food that you're putting in your fast, or the little things that will probably maybe not hurt, but in the big picture, they always end up doing a little bit of damage, right? So we eliminate the problem, and the problem is how we are managing food in our life. The third thing, you are willing to sit in hungry. Think about how powerful that statement is. Now, I'm not talking about hunger. I'm talking about hungry. When you are willing to sit in a state of hungry, you become unstoppable. And this is a saying that we uncovered in our midlife mindset shift course. So for my graduates of the intermittent fasting class, if you've taken advantage of our second level class, which is the midlife mindset shift, I said this to women in our call on Thursday night, and I didn't even realize myself, because it's just how I think and how I feel in my own state of fasting, right? When I am comfortable and willing to sit in a state of hungry, you better look out, world, because I'm coming for you. Like, I'm unstoppable. So what I want you to do, if you haven't done so yet, I want you to grab a little pen and paper or something that you can write on, a little sticky note maybe, and I want you to write this down, and I'm going to give you this as a gift. This is your mantra I want you to take away today with, is a gift. I want you to think about this. When you, or you can put when you become the woman, and I put the woman, right, who finds your comfort and power in the state of hungry, and the state of hungry happens in that 20-hour fast. We've talked about that from the hormonal standpoint, but I want you to embrace that statement from the emotional standpoint. I want you to embrace those words that I just gave you from the standpoint of, what is it that you really say you want for yourself? Because when you become that woman who finds your comfort and power in the state of hungry, you are unstoppable. You need nothing else but to just go seek out that hungry, right? That feeling you have when you're internally energized, your emotions are stabilized. We also call that here the energized sense of calm, right? We have a lot of sayings for what hungry can mean for us and what it can do for us if we really trust the process. Because when we sit in, but I can't imagine fasting and having to give up my hazelnut creamer, or I can't imagine going 20 hours without food, what is it that you're blocking from being imaginable, right? What is it that is keeping you from trusting the process with your body? What is it that's stopping you from realizing what the real problem is? It's difficult to sit in hungry and also find peace. Because that's not what we're used to, because we're used to comforting ourselves. We're used to feeding ourselves. We're used to distracting ourselves. We're used to doing all of these things except sit powerful in a state of hungry. This is where women are losing weight without effort. This is where women are losing weight and not gaining it back. This is where women are losing weight and finding happiness, because when you take the focus off of your weight and you really put the focus on how you feel and what it is you're willing to resolve when you can't go fix it quickly with little pacifying things, your entire world opens up for you. And this is the magic and the power of what we teach inside the Intermittent Fasting for Today's Aging Woman course. You think the problem is you haven't found the real diet, or you think the problem is you're having to manage your calories, or you think the problem is 100 other things. And the true problem for most of us is we can't sit in hungry and find our power. And so that's what I want you to work on this weekend. I want you to work on throughout the week. If you're inside the Intermittent Fasting for Today's Aging course that starts on Saturday, we are going to get to this comfort for you. We're going to help you realize what the problem really is, and we're going to teach you how to trust your own body. And for those of you who are graduates, you know this is the process we go through. I'm going to put this back up here so you guys can write this down. I'm giving you these words as your own personal mantra. I want you to write them down in your journal. I want you to put them on your phone. I want you to put them wherever. You can rearrange the words and make it your own personalized statement. I don't care. But I want you to know that when you are comfortable in a state of hungry, my friend, you have the power to do whatever it is you want, because you will be unstoppable. All right. If you're interested in joining the Midlife Mindset Shift course, I just saw kind of like I glanced over question for that. You have to email me. So I am going to post my email address. Let's see if I can do it without a typo. You have to email me because it is an invite only. You also have to be a graduate of the Intermittent Fasting for Today's Aging Woman course. I only take graduates from the Intermittent Fasting for Today's Aging Woman course because I need you to be able to embrace this kind of statement. I need you to not question that fasted state. I need you to come with the mindset that you're ready to make some big shifts in your life. And that only can happen if you understand how I coach inside the Intermittent Fasting for Today's Aging Woman course. So send me an email. We don't start our next courses in the Midlife Mindset Shift till Monday. So I am allowing people who actually email me an opportunity to jump into that class before we start our next round of courses on Monday. So reach out. I'd love to have you. If you're interested in the Intermittent Fasting course where we build a foundation for this belief system, then make sure you go to fortoday'sagingwoman.com, or I'm going to post that information as well for you so you can get into class with us this weekend. Everything happens when you learn how to really embrace what it is that you say that you really want. So that's what we work on. Okay, so let me get to the comment section. If you're joining us here live, this is where we open it up, and this is our community conversation. Please feel free to use the comments section in YouTube and Facebook. I answer them both simultaneously. If you are catching this on the rebroadcast, always feel free to leave comments as well. I do come back and reread them. So I never leave you guys astray. Ruthie, hello everyone, working on 24 clean and mindset change, fasting to heal body. Thank you for being here, Diane, and sharing your story. 100%. 20 hours of fasting, when I stopped worrying about macronutrients, when I stopped worrying about whether kale was good or bad, because now everybody's on their little kick saying kale is something we shouldn't be eating, whatever. When I stopped worrying about whether I was doing things right or wrong, or I stopped worrying about whether something's going to break my fast, and I just embraced the power of what hungry was doing for me, y'all, my entire world changed. The way I view my body, the way I view my life, the way I've opened up all this time and energy and all these resources for myself and my family, because I'm not always fixated on the next best quick fix thing. I just sit in it. And sitting in your life and sitting in your own power is really something that I think more of us need to do, because when we're happy with us, we also find a way to be happy with others. Deanna, November 22 grad, feeling awesome, trusting the process, down 20 pounds. There you go, my friend. Trust the process, 100%. Oh my God, I made a live cookie then. I'm so glad you are here with us. I love it when you guys can make a live and you can be part of the live conversation. I'm so happy you're here. Thank you for being part of our community. Hopefully you can make some more lives with us. Leah, good morning. Good morning to you, my friend. Hello. Robin, January 23 grad, getting ready to jump back in class this weekend. I'm struggling with consistency in the 20 hours and also nutrition. I don't think I got the mindset. Okay. Go back through the first week. Obviously, you're going to go back through class with us. So this is where I always say, put a reminder on your phone every day to log into your course. What I want you to do, Robin, is don't focus on nutrition when you go through class the second time. I want you to focus on how you're thinking and how you're feeling when you open up that feasting window. And then I want you to really concentrate when you're in your fasting window. I want you to concentrate on sitting in a feeling. Just sit in the feeling. When you really find that comfort, Robin, the consistency part is easy because you won't ever want to tempt leaving that feeling. You'll question, like, why am I even going to break my fast? Like, this is amazing. I love sitting in this. Get to that point. Don't focus on the nutrition. Focus on your feelings and how you're thinking. And I promise you the consistency will come, right? Because consistency and choices that we make always come from a place of how we're feeling, and how we're feeling is always coming from where we're thinking. So focus on those things, Robin, and then I want you to come back and let us know how the consistency is going. Tina, November 22 grad. Yes, the 20-hour fast is awesome. Game changer for me. No more hot flashes. Blood pressure is normal range. And no more body aches. The list goes on. Thanks, Diane. 20 hours of fasting, 4 hours of feasting works. It 100% does. And I hope you're also noticing how free your life feels for you, and how you can just kind of go through in this, like, that steady state of calm, or the energized sense of calm. So girlfriend, I'm so proud of you. Hungry is how you feel. Interesting. Do you understand Helpless Hawk? Why you're feeling that hungry, and is hungry a positive for you, or is hungry a negative for you? So you can answer that if you're still here with us live. Scarlett, January 23 grad, current mindset member, less than 2 months, and I was off my blood pressure meds. Work it, and it works. That's because you trusted your body, and your body trusted you, and that comes together beautifully. And now your body's like, I got you, girl. I don't need you to control me anymore. I'm going to be in control, because you're making all these choices that is allowing that opportunity to happen. And I do believe that those are the conversations that our body has with us, those little subconscious conversations. And so I'm so proud of you. Now you get to move about your life, not having to worry about refilling prescriptions. Did I bring my medicine with me on my trip? We don't have to worry about that anymore. You don't have to worry about going to pay the copay for that. Like, it just frees up our life when our body works on its own accord. So I'm proud of you for doing the work. I'm so happy for you and your family. Keep doing it, girlfriend. You're showing up great. Sharon, free. I love free. Relaxed. That is a feeling that is fantastic in a state of hungry. Hungry. Okay, so hungry good or hungry bad? Energized. Yes, love it. Content. Content in a state of hungry is fantastic as well. Fasted state. Thriving. Love it. Just me, energized, love it, better. Ooh, that's a good word. Energized and happy. Okay, so the power of and is just amazing, isn't it? I think sometimes we take that for granted, like energized and happy. That's a beautiful combination. Dawn, January 23 grad, checking in, taking notes today, feeling energized in a fastest state of 20 hours since November. That is magical. I'm so happy for you, my friend. And it is that thing where I used to be if you guys go back on my YouTube channel to like 2014, maybe the 2010 to the 2014 range, I was definitely a different woman at that point, doing all the things we used to do, right? And I would teach women how to pack their food in little Ziploc baggies and put it in an insulated container, and we would take it everywhere with us. And like thank you for giving my time back, my 20-hour fast. Thank you for giving my resources back, my 20-hour fast. Like, I don't have to leave home with an insulated bag anymore. I don't bring it out, buy it. I don't accept it. It's like so freeing. And I'm glad you guys are feeling that too. Yasmina, clear-headed. Love that. Love that. Overwhelmed. Valentina, why are you feeling overwhelmed? Have you done some processing of that? Like, what is it about being in a fasted state that has you feeling overwhelmed or in a state of hungry? What is that? And have you done the work for that? I was trying to fix my necklace and I think I just made it worse. There we go. Okay. Letitia, happy. Love that one. Alicia, I'm so excited. My second live. I'm not sure if I'm crazy or brilliant, but I signed up for the March 4th class. Okay, all my graduates, I want you to help her feel brilliant. Brilliant. You're brilliant. You're not crazy. Crazy would be sitting on this fence of doubt and regret and undecisiveness. Like, that's crazy. Brilliant is making a decision and going all in with us. You're brilliant, my friend. And the day I start I close a 2-week vacation. Saturday, going with my best friend to help her pack her dead mom's home. Oh no, I'm so sad. Back to work 2 days and off again for a family vacation, praying for willpower and your secrets to success to help me stay on track. Okay, Alicia, you don't need to, praying for willpower is great, all that kind of things. But remember, willpower, dedication, consistency, motivation, those are all things that are going to come from how Alicia has decided she's going to show up for herself. So don't dip your toes in class. Put your feet in, like put both feet in, go all in, jump completely off the fence because you're brilliant in the fact that you've made a solid decision for your future self, and lean into that. Lean into that thought, and that thought will provide all that energy and all of that emotion and all of the things that you need to feel to actually show up for class and give it your best shot. We're super proud of you. Shauna, hello, Diane, recent February 23 grad. I'm so happy to be here and showing up and thriving in authentic life. I'm so happy for you too. Hey, can you guys do me a favor? This is the point where I look up and I go, 3 likes. I'm giving you guys life here. Can you hit that like button? Can you hit that share button? Can you hit that whatever button on Facebook and YouTube? Remember, that's the power of forcing this information out to the world of other women, because the more women we have showing up who are unstoppable, who are feeling their comfort and power in a state of hungry, the more we have the opportunity to change the world to be a better place for everyone. So hit that like button if you guys don't mind. Terry, good. You feel good. That's awesome. In a hungry state, vitalized, more relaxed, and focused. Dale, girlfriend, you're crushing it, my friend. Leslie, finally making it live. Welcome to our live. Rules of engagement. Make sure you've hit that like button for us here. Make sure that you are sharing this with all of your friends. We love having a community of girlfriends as well. Terry, good. Awesome. Tina, in my fasted state, I feel energy the longer I fast, and sometimes I do feel hungry, but I can handle it. Weight loss, 25 pounds down and maintaining with 20-hour fast, November 22. Happy grad. Tina, is exactly why the 20-hour fast is helping women lose weight, right? Sometimes you do feel hungry. It's how you think about that feeling, which is then going to determine how you spend the rest of your day, right? So when I feel that feeling of hunger, I get excited. I'm like, yes, my body is doing exactly what it's been designed to do. And all of the things that I'm hoping for are going to happen because I find comfort in that. And Tina, I know that's the way you're feeling as well. Ginger, why are you struggling? Have you taken class? If not, join our friend Alicia, who's brilliant. Jump into class with us, and I will help you get from struggling to striving. I promise you, I will help you get from struggling to striving. Terry, capable, great word. Idaho Jesse, empowered. Empowered is probably one of my favorite words when talking to women or in a community of women. Women who are empowered are my favorite women. I love it. Tina, love that comment you made. Eliminate the problem and trust the process. So very true. Eliminate the problem. The problem is using food when food shouldn't be used. It's like any other thing that we misuse, right? And so when we just decide that it's out of the question for 20 hours because we've made a decision for ourselves that we know is going to serve us, then the problem is gone and you can use your brain and your energy and all of your resources to do other things. And that's really the best, most freeing part of all of this. Clear-minded, hungry is my superpower. Becky, you're my girl for sure. Superpower. Terry, I got super stressed at the end of the last fast and went to Jack in the Box. Haven't eaten that junk in years. I don't know what else you said. Did you finish I don't know if you finished your statement. Yeah. So Jack in the Box is definitely not the solution to stress, right? So what I recommend, Terry, when you feel stressed at the end of a fast and it has nothing to do with your fast, then I want you to figure out other ways to manage the stressful feeling, because food is just you not dealing with the problem in the moment. So deal with the problem in the moment and see if you can have a different alternative. And one of the other things we do in the midlife mindset shift course is we work on I am statements. And a lot of people say, I am a stress eater. I am a self-sabotager. I am these negative things. And if that's what you want to believe, then the result will definitely be a negative result. But if you say, in stressful situations, I thrive in a fasted state. In stressful situations, I am a walker. I go for a walk. In a stressful situation, I am something other than negative, and you put something positive in there, and then you respond and react to the positive, then the end result of that will always be positive as well. So consider that as well. Laura, I've been listening to you and loving it. What I have not heard discussed is the question of medications and supplements. Until I'm fully healed, I need a few meds. What is your take on this? I need them during my fasting window. I talk about this all the time because this question comes up all the time. If you're taking medication or even supplements maybe that are prescribed by your physician, you need to speak with your physician about any lifestyle changes you are making. If medicine needs to be taken in a fasted state or first thing in the morning, I always recommend asking why that is. Sometimes that's just what's said, but there's really no purpose for it. And so clear that up with your doctor who's prescribing those medications as well. If they're lifestyle related medications like Scarlett just shared with us that she got off her blood pressure medications, you take your medicine and fast, and then you hope that the fasting will eliminate the need for medicine, because medicine controls our body, fasting heals our body, and then you can be like Scarlett and hopefully not have to take prescriptions anymore. Then you don't have to worry about that interfering with what it is you want to do. Supplements are one of those things you have to test out for yourself. I don't when you're inside the intermittent fasting course, I ask you to stop some supplements and some of the things that we take because we think they're going to fix our problems, and then reintroduce them at the end. And what a lot of people find is they're taking things they don't even know why. So, do a little inventory of that as well. And then you get to decide for you, Laura, where you want to place those in your fasted state or if you want to move them to your feasted state. So thanks for asking the question. Shauna, Diane, can you post the link for the mindset course? No, I can't, because it is a invite only link. And if I post it, then people who aren't invited will come, and we need you to be a graduate of the intermittent fasting course. So Shauna, email me at my email address. I posted it, dianeparhamfitness@gmail.com. Make sure you email me with the email that you've registered for the intermittent fasting course for, and then I will personally send you an invite to join us. We have a call tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's one of my favorite lessons to teach. I call it if this, then that. So if you get registered today, you can join us for the call tonight. Jana, empowered. Awesome. Zubadia. I hope I pronounced that right. Hello from Georgia. Okay, here's my email address. If you're a graduate of the IF course, email me. I will personally send you the link to get into the midlife mindset shift course. I'm so excited to join. Michelle, I'm excited for you too. Go all in. Go all in is the best advice I can give you for coming to class. The mindset I want you to come to class with. Go all in. And then I also want you to take a deep breath. I want you to pause, and I want you to just exhale all the things that you've learned about dieting and food and you and all the things you did in the past. And I want you to come with a clean slate, and I want you to take everything in, implement what I teach you in class, and then live your best life. It's super fun. So Fonda, yes. Love it. Tina, thank you for making this fasting lifestyle so simple and easy to understand, and just do it. No long list, no major requirements, no food requirements, just fast, clean, and feast to fast. 100%. Thank you for summarizing it so beautifully for us here, Tina. And then rinse and repeat. Shockingly aware. Dorita, that's awesome. I've never heard anyone say that about a fasted state before, but I love that for you. And make sure that you're embracing that well, because that's amazing. That is amazing. Okay, Anna, I understand the idea behind 20-hour fast, but I cannot physically do it. I just get sick after 19 hours and have to break fast. The last 2 days, I could only do 16 hours. I'm not sure what's happening. Anna, have you taken my class? If you haven't taken my class, I would highly recommend taking my class, and I can explain to you inside of class why all of those things are happening, and help you move past them. Maria, I've been IF 20 hours since May 22, lost 20 pounds in the first 3 months, then no more, feeling great. Now I'm down to a size medium. Hold the phone. Started at an XXL, shrinking without losing weight. That is magic. 100%. Because oftentimes what we're really seeing in our body is all of this inflammation, right? Our body is bigger than it's supposed to be. And that is what I call the dialogue that your body is having with you, letting you know that the things that you're doing in your lifestyle aren't working for you. And inflammation is the root cause of so many problems that we are having, not only as women, but as a society in general. So my friend, from an XXL to a medium and 30 pounds weight loss. Okay, here's my general rule of thumb for those of us who don't want to get on a scale, but do want to get that like reward feeling of weight loss, is about 10 pounds is a size. So if you lose 10 pounds, that's generally when you go down a size. And then when you're also losing that inflammation, just that extra water weight, that could probably go down even greater with less weight. So girl, you are winning at life on that one for sure. Barbara, if you take medicine in the morning, is that breaking the fast? Again, you have to speak with your physician who's writing you that prescription and ask them why you have to take that medicine in the morning. Oftentimes it's just to create a habit. Like there's no logical, like physiological reason why some medicine has to be taken in the morning, but it's just prescribed so that you do it. Most people eat breakfast. Let's just start your day. You're not going to forget. So talk that over with your doctor and ask your doctor, if you move it to the evening or the afternoon, is that still going to be okay? And is the medicine still going to work the same way? So just ask. A lot of times we just don't ask the right questions. So just go ask the right questions about that and see what you can do. Cookie, then 20-hour fast daily for 10 days. Love that. Safanda, you may be detoxing 100%. Angela, July 23 grad, 30 pounds down. Diane, thanks for the mantra. Ladies, the hungry is not oppressive. You can do it. It gets easier. A low carb feast makes your 20-hour fast a breeze. Yeah. And low carb, remember, is different for everyone, because everyone has different needs and demands and all that kind of stuff. So once you figure out how to feast well, then you get to, kind of figure that out for yourself. But Angela, you're crushing it, my friend. Anna, I would feel like I lost a lot of blood or something and cannot sleep, extremely agitated. Notice that adding more carbs in feasting window helps. Joined mindset course a few days back. Awesome. Well, hopefully you can join us tonight for class. It'll be 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. The link is in your community group. So make sure you go, you're comfortable with getting into our Zoom call, and then make sure you bring your course download. I have a worksheet that we're going to work on together in class tonight as well. So I'm happy to have you, my friend. It's going to be super fun. Hungry is where the magic happens. Yes. How many calories to break a fast? Calories don't matter. Period. End of that conversation. When you are feasting well and you are fasting well and you're fasting clean, your body will manage calories for you. We have hormones that's their only job, to manage your calories. And once you understand that, then you don't have to worry about get interfering with what your body's capable of doing. I can't even tell you the last time I counted a calorie or was even concerned about a calorie, and everything's going fine. So you don't need to worry about calories. Nancy, October 22 grad, down 23 pounds so far. Great info. Thank you as always, Diane. You're welcome, my friend. Terry, I would love to try the fasting. I am new. How would I start? Terry, the best advice I can give you is jump into class with us. You can go to fortoday'sagingwoman.com. You can look at the comment section. You can go to the description box on Facebook and find the link to come into class. It's fortoday'sagingwoman.com. Find out more. This is where you get the foundation, the education, the experience, the accountability, and the community to really understand why this is such a great way for us women to live our lives. So I would definitely say jump into class with us. Super. Clean fasting for 20 to 22 hours a day since July. Released 25 pounds in the first few months, but no movement in weight or inches for a couple of months now. I am not yet where I need to be. Any suggestions? Consistency over time. Just take a breath. Our body has not been designed to lose weight when we think it should be losing weight. Your body will lose weight when it's ready to lose weight. So as long as you're being really honest with yourself about your consistency, then what I would just say is just ride the wave, ride the release of that 25 pounds. Just keep showing up for yourself. My belief and what I really tell myself about weight loss and when my body is not releasing weight is that it's working on something that is of more importance, because your body decides the hierarchy in which it's going to heal. We don't decide that. This is where we got to trust our body, right? And so when we're trusting our body and we have a pause in weight loss, what I tell my body, or to what I tell my brain, is just keep consistently showing up. Trust this process. When your body is done working on whatever it's working on internally, it will get back to the weight loss. And I would much rather have it deal and heal with the things internally and not lose weight, so that the thing's not going to surface and become a problem for me down the road. So just sit in it and relax. Terry, I'm still confused about how consistent I should do it. Currently 24, 4 times a week. Metabolic flexibility continues to prove. Then there's nothing that you should be confused about. It sounds like the consistency that you're providing your body is working in your favor, and just let it ride. Whatever it is you're doing, this is where rinse and repeat is really important. What you're doing is working, rinse and repeat. There's nothing better you need to do. There's nothing you need to pull back from. There's nothing that you need to question. Just sit in it and enjoy that process of all the things that you're benefiting. Lynn, love your spunk and your style and how your advice is so true. When I'm feeling hungry or shaky, I keep saying magic is where hunger happens, especially if I work out fasted. Yeah, drink your water, have your black coffee, like all the tools we talk about in class, and before you know it, everything will bounce back for sure. Teresa, love listening to your teachings. Enjoy fasting 24. Does eating some sugar the day before make it harder to burn fat the next day by taking you out of ketosis? Teresa, what do you think? Let's see what you come up with on that one. I bet you can come up with your own answer. Gina, energized. Awesome. DYANN, in control. Love it. Rebecca, unstoppable. Yes. Sandy, check your feasting window. I found my problems there, and then the weight left all of it on its own without really trying. Never thought I would say that. That's why I always say be honest with yourself, right? If you're really being honest with yourself, we can usually find the little pesky thing, that we're not connecting the dots to. So honesty is always going to be your best friend. And yeah, Sandy, you said it beautifully. It's always usually that. I always call it the one thing. We talk about this inside the Midlife Mindset Shift course. What's that one little thing that you haven't identified as the thing you're making exceptions to, or maybe you're not being so honest with yourself about? Mine was avocado oil potato chips. I openly talk about that. And once I kind of, reframe my brain around why I needed to eat avocado oil potato chips every day, thinking that they were healthy, things shifted for me. So go ask yourself some really honest questions. Kristen, 100% brilliant. Best decision I have made in years. August 22 grad. There you go, my friend. Was it Alicia who said that? Who jumped into class with us and doesn't know if she's crazy or brilliant? You're brilliant, 100%. Our graduates will confirm that for you. Go all in with them. Graduate November 2018. No regrets. Still going strong. Feeling amazing because Debbie is finding her power and comfort in hunger. And Debbie, my friend, just keep enjoying that ability to be unstoppable. I think that I did well with that, but thank you. I will pay more attention. Yeah, it's usually one little pesky thing. Ruthie, I decide I'm all in. All in. Love it. Rebecca, Alicia, jump in. Your future self will thank you. October 22 grad. I feel so good and down from size 20 to 10, 12. It's amazing. I love it. I love it. I love it. One of the things that I want to tell our March students and even our February students who just graduated, January as well, you're all kind of new to the graduate community. you are always welcome back here. Like, just because you graduated from class or class is over, it doesn't mean that we're done. I will always be here as a community leader for us, a community coach for us. And so even though your class is over, you have us 2 days a week, Monday and Thursday here on Facebook and YouTube. You have me Tuesdays and Fridays on Instagram. So if you want to come hang out 4 days a week, you're always welcome to come. I will never leave you stranded. So just know that as well. Julie, September 22 grad. I couldn't wait for the live today. I enjoy your teachings and this community. Julie, we love having you here, my friend. Thank you for taking the time to spend with us. This community is so powerful because of the community aspect. So when I first started talking about this to the internet, I was talking to myself. Like, literally there was no one here. And so now what I love about this community almost, 6 years later or 6 years later is we have this group of women who are all having the same conversation. We love on each other. We support each other. We lift each other. We say, jump all in. Like, we share our stories so that there's proof that it's not just me talking about it, but that you guys are actually living this process. So Julie, thank you so much for being here with us. I appreciate you so much because we would be nothing without you guys. So thank you so much for stopping by. 30 pounds down, 10 to go. Love it. Safonda, hit that like button. Thank you. Yes, hit that like button. I love it. Class is the best $197 I've ever spent. Yes, $197 to get your life back, to help you with, food mindset issues that are keeping us stuck. I think therapy is more expensive than $197, at least a session. Probably you guys get that for an entire month, and then you come back as graduates. So $197 is the best money you can spend on yourself. It will last longer than any purse, any pair of shoes, any whatever it is you're spending your money on. Just put aside $197 and jump into class with us. It will pay you back. And I promise you, the other thing I promise always is that it'll save you money. Feeling safe. Safonda, I love that for you. Marie, thank you for the advice. I'm feeling hungry now. I'm jumping into class tomorrow night. I'm determined to add grad to my name. Marie, I cannot wait till you come back as a March 2023 graduate. We will all celebrate you and all your other graduates. And then make sure you find a friend in class, right? Make sure you find someone that you can, even if you're just doing it in your own mindset, find someone that you can just kind of ride their wave. I recommend that all the time as well. Pace with someone and then go all in. Roxanne, I feel hungry, but in a good way. Love it. Poonam, November 22 grad, surely very empowering to realize that being hungry is very okay. And it is where the magic happens. Earlier, hungry used to be a calamity. Yeah. We're told that if you're hungry, bored, unsatisfied, sad, irritated, angry, stressed, go eat. Just go eat something, right? And what we really finding is that if we just sit and feel, all those things start to really take care of themselves because we can manage them better. I was an emotional eater. Yeah, a lot of women are, and they use that food to manage emotions, and that's where a lot of us get ourselves in trouble. Monica here, taking a walk really helps stop the hunger if it's bothering me. Yeah, because you're just shifting your focus, right? So hunger oftentimes is just what we think we're feeling, right? And it's often just something else. So I'm glad you found that to work for you. Jan, I feel gorgeous when I feel hungry. That is powerful. That's powerful. Ooh, I'm thinking I'm gonna borrow that one. Terry, sorry, didn't finish post. Had 3 bites when went to my why and threw it out. There you go. The why is powerful. And I don't want to have to go back and read the first part of your message, but I get what you're saying. And oftentimes that's just because you came back to consciousness, right? Sometimes we eat to not think, like I said, and then we're unconsciously doing things. I talk about this a lot too when I was a younger mom and my kids were coming home from school. I don't like chaos. I don't like all that confusion and wild energy. And I would find myself standing in the pantry eating goldfish and slamming Diet Cokes to just not deal with it, right? And that wasn't serving me well. And I was checking out because everything felt out of control. So I just created systems for my kids got home from school, and I helped them be a little bit more managed in their own life. And we managed the situation. And then I didn't have to stand in the pantry and eat goldfish and drink Diet Coke. And it's beautiful. Vexing desert. Vexing desert. Dessert has 2 S's. Hello. So excited to be in the March 23 class. So ready to be healed and happy. Ooh, girl, just wait. Leah, I can't afford to take your training on a fixed income. I thank you so much for all the valuable information you provide in these lives. Sure. Dale, January 23 grad, best money I spent on me. Go all in. You are so worth it. Yes. Christy, light. Ooh, that's a good feeling too. Mama Deb, I lost 45 pounds with you 2 years ago. So many tragedies happened and I gained the weight back, but I'm back in the saddle and have lost 12 pounds. Yes. Go back to your lessons if you have access to your course. Go back to your lessons. Go back to your lessons. That tendency to go back to what we used to do happens to so many of us. I've been in that situation myself. So I just want you to let all that go. Let it, just shake it off, and know that you've done it before. You can do it again, and come back here consistently, Deb. I want you to come back here to these lives consistently. And I want you to put a comment in the comment section, and I want you to tell us how well you're doing now. Okay. And we're going to hold you accountable. So we got your back. Jennifer, how do I get invited? How much is the teak? I don't even know what that means. Probably a typo. You have to email me, DYANNParhamFitness@gmail.com, as a graduate of the intermittent fasting course with that email address that you signed up with. I will personally send you an invite to join us. And then, like I said, we do have our training tonight, so we'd love to have you. Grace, Jennifer, training. Love it. Sandy, also cream in my coffee because I don't as trying hard to prove Diane wrong. She was not wrong. So cream in your coffee was holding you back, right? You can prove. Trust me, Sandy, you know me. I love when you all try to prove me wrong. I love it because you're running a test, right? Go run the test. I know she's saying this, but I'm going to go see if it actually works for me. And then you just come back and let me know that what I was saying was true. Or maybe it wasn't true. I'm fine with that too, because everybody's got to figure out their own thing. But Sandy, you crack me up, girlfriend. I love you. Grace, November 23 graduate. I'm still on it, had reached a plateau, but I'm listening to Diane. Keep the consistency. Nobody will lose when it's done what it needs to do. I think your body, right? So let me read that again. Listening to Diane, keeping the consistency. Your body will lose when it's done what it needs to do. 100%. Your body will lose the weight when it's done what it needs to do. There's no such thing as a plateau. Your body's not plateauing, right? It's just going, I got other things to do, or I'm tired. I need to take a break. I've been doing all this amazing work for you and I helped you lose all this weight. Let me just take a rest for a little bit. Keep doing what you're doing, girlfriend. And I will promise you that the weight will come off when I'm ready to let it go again. Have those conversations in your head about your body. It's amazing. Grace, thanks for the hearts, my friend. Janelle, love this. Love that for you. Francis, September 22 grad, down 36 pounds. September, down 36 pounds. So September, October, November, December, January, February, now we're in March. She also went through the holidays, y'all, and she's down 36 pounds. Girl, proud of you. Dale H, I'm glad I told you about this class and that you took it. Love you, my friend. Oh, I love you guys. Laura, once I've taken the class, can it still be accessed? Is it downloads or is it access time of class only? It's all recorded. You have 1 year. So anyone who takes the class in 2023 has 1 year to access your course content. So you can go back through your course anytime you want over the course of the next year. As soon as you signed up, you get my intermittent fasting PDF guide. You also get my intermittent feasting PDF guide immediately. If you sign up today, you get it today. Classes are released every day for the next 21 days once class starts at 1 a.m. Central Standard Time because we have a huge international base of women. So I want to give everyone a fair shot to get their lesson the same day everybody else is getting it. And you just come in every day and you check. You should get an email from me every day reminding you to check your lesson in class. You also have a community group that you can access for support from me and your classmates as well. So it's a very, very comprehensive course. It's a very supported course. You're going to do great. You're going to do great. Patsy, September 22 grad, for the first time starting strength training, struggling to keep a 20-hour fast. Definitely need to learn a new way of fasting, even if it's a little less than 20 hours. Yeah, 100%. I go through the same thing. Whenever I start a very dedicated strength training program, I always need more nutrition because I'm asking more of my body. So remember this, Patsy, anytime you're asking more of your body, you have to answer the ask. So just make sure it's good nutrition for sure. And before you know it, it'll probably balance itself out. Deb, thanks, Diane. Will do. Yes, please keep us posted. You are not alone. Life happens to all of us. We know that, especially the last few years. We really know that. But I know that what you want is more than what the things happened, right? We can manage all those things. So now I want you to take care of you as your first priority and come back here for support, accountability, and all the love you deserve to feel. Julie, when I want to snack after I have closed my feasting window, I think of my why and have my mineral sparkling water, and then I'm satisfied. Yeah, oftentimes those late night snacky things are just like this sensation that we have, or the habit triggers, right? We talk about that in the midlife mindset shift course as well. Like what kind of habits are triggering you to feel a certain way, or what kind of habits are triggering you to think a certain way, and then we act on all of those things. So if those habits aren't serving you, you just create new ones. Super easy peasy. It sounds like you did that with your mineral water. So love that for you. Okay, I got to run. Make sure you've written this down. I think it's too many words for a tattoo, but wouldn't that be nice if we could just like do one of these and remind ourselves of how amazing we are when we just learn to sit with ourselves, right? And we don't need anything else to make us feel a certain way. Super powerful. Again, class starts on Saturday. Registration closes tomorrow, which is Friday at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you are ready to be unstoppable, jump down off that fence and bring both feet with you to class. You will be loved, you will be supported, and you will really understand what it means to create this lifestyle for yourself so that you can look and feel your best and live your most authentic life. I love you guys. I'll see you on Instagram tomorrow at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. Otherwise, I'll see you guys back here on Monday at noon Central Standard Time. And if you're a March 2023 course member, I'll see you in class this weekend.